Hello, everybody. Welcome to another enlightening episode of Powerful Views, where we explore themes that offer us profound insights for our daily lives. I'm your host, Karan Gandhi. In our 25th episode, I'm going to talk about 6 takeaways from one of the most thought provoking books on success ever written, which is The Outliers. This is the story of success by Malcolm Gladwell. If you ever wondered why do some people achieve so much more than others, then stick around. Because Gladwell turns the spotlight away from talent alone and instead shows us how culture, timing, opportunity, and hard work intertwine to create success stories. By the end of this episode, you'll not only know the essence of the book, but also walk away with 6 powerful takeaways you can apply to your own journey. Outliers isn't just about extraordinary people, it's about the extraordinary circumstances that help shape them. Gladwell challenges the traditional self made myth by revealing that behind every great success story lies a web of cultural background, historical timing, community support, and often sheer luck. Combined, of course, with relentless effort. What is Gladwell's central idea? Success isn't just about what you are, it's about where, when, and how you grew up, and what opportunities you seized along the way. Now, let's break down the 6 key takeaways from this incredible book, each with practical examples you can relate to. Number one, the Matthew effect, which is success breeds success. In Canadian youth hockey, players born in Jan, Feb, and March are overrepresented in elite teams. Why? Because the cutoff date for age group hockey is January 1st. Kids born earlier in the year are slightly older, bigger, and more skilled, giving them an early advantage. That advantage compounds over time with better coaches, more playtime, and more resources. So, the takeaway here is small early advantages can snowball into massive differences. The same applies in schools, careers, and even business. Those who start with a shift edge often get more opportunities to grow on it. Ask yourself, what small edge can you create now that will compound over the years? Takeaway 2, the 10,000 hour rule. Mastery takes time. Gladwell famously popularized the idea that it takes about 10,000 hours of deliberate practice to achieve world class mastery in any skill. The Beatles didn't just become legends overnight. Before their explosion in fame, they played over 1,200 live shows in Hamburg, Germany, often performing 8 hours a night. Similarly, Bill Gates had access to a computer as a teen in the late 1960s, unheard of at that time, and spent thousands of years programming before founding Microsoft. So the takeaway here is talent matters, but it's the time spent honing your craft that separates the good from the great. If you want to be exceptional, track how many quality hours you're investing and keep going even when no one's watching. Takeaway 3, timing is everything. Many of the most successful tech entrepreneurs, like Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Eric Schmidt, were born between 1953 and 1955. Why? They were in their early 20s, right when the personal computer revolution began, old enough to have skills, young enough to take risks. You can't control when you're born, but you can control how you position yourself for the next big wave in your industry. Study trends, anticipate where your field is heading, and be ready to jump in when opportunity strikes. Takeaway 4, culture legacy shapes behavior. Gladwell dives deep into how cultural backgrounds influence work ethic, communication styles, and even decision making. In the chapter on plane crashes, Gladwell explains how cultural hierarchies sometimes make it harder for subordinates to speak up to authority, a factor that contributed to miscommunications in aviation disasters. Similarly, he shows how the legacy of rice farming in Asia, which requires requires relentless patience and precision, is linked to strong math performance among students from those cultures. The takeaway here is your cultural background gives you habits, strengths, and blind spots you may not even notice. Reflect on your own cultural upbringing. Which traits help you? Which ones might hold you back? And how can you adapt? Takeaway 5. Hard work plus meaning is equal to sustained effort. Gladwell highlights that it's not just hard work, but meaningful work that keeps people committed. He compares factory workers doing repetitive tasks with people like entrepreneurs or skilled tradespeople. Those who see the impact of their work and have autonomy tend to persist longer and achieve greater success. The takeaway here is people thrive when their work offers a sense of purpose, complexity, and connection with their effort and reward. If your current work feels meaningless, find ways to connect it to a bigger goal or pivotal towards something you deeply care about. Now let's move to takeaway 6. Community and support networks matter. No one truly makes it alone. Gladwell points out that having a strong community and supportive networks can dramatically change life outcomes. The Roseto Mystery, a town in Pennsylvania where heart disease rates were far lower than the national average, wasn't due to diet or exercise, but due to strong community bonds, social cohesion, and mutual support. The takeaway here is that your environment, the people around you, play a massive role in how far you go and how healthy you stay along the way. Surround yourself with people who lift you higher. If you don't have that environment, seek it out intentionally. What the book Outliers teaches us is humbling. Success isn't a solo performance, it's an orchestra of factors. Your culture, your timing, your environment, your work ethic, and yes, a sprinkle of luck all play a part. Gladwell's gift is that he makes us look beyond the myth of the self made genius and see the hidden systems that shape achievement. The real question isn't just about how hard are you working, but also what systems are you working within and how can you position yourself for opportunity. So, as you go forward, think about the 6 takeaways we discussed today. Takeaway 1, small advantages compound. Takeaway 2, mastery takes 10,000 hours. Takeaway 3, timing can be everything. Takeaway 4, cultural legacies matter. Takeaway 5, work is better when it's meaningful. Takeaway 6, community shapes success. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Powerful Views. If you appreciate this content, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Until next time, I'm your host, Karan Gandhi. Keep safe and stay happy.